Hey there you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Random Monday. And today, we have a nice big old box. I just feel like this channel probably makes me look like the biggest spender ever. And to be honest with you, it's absolutely fucking true. I love me a good old parcel, and today's parcel is brought to you by MyProtein. Now I know you're looking at this probably thinking, what on earth is this dumb bitch on the YouTube doing with protein? Who? It is what it is. So obviously, as many of you probably know, I'm not the most athletic in life. However, it's never too late to start. Not that I'm looking to be a mad gym person, but especially after the recent accident I had, and the fact that my legs are so kind of weak still, I thought this was pretty much the perfect time to really delve into this life. Not this life, I'm making it sound like a bloody mad thing. But yeah, essentially I just wanted to basically have some products from MyProtein because I thought some of them are going to probably help me with my recovery journey with the leg. Because obviously, as much as my leg is improving consistently on a daily basis, I want to also kind of push myself to get to a stage where it's not likely to happen again. And I feel like, you know, it's kind of, this whole situation has really given me kind of a wake-up call as such to the idealism of it literally, anything can happen. Stop putting things off, run and do them. And I've been like looking into MyProtein for quite some time. Again, I'm not a health nut, I'm not a gym person, don't know the full ins and outs of everything, but some of this stuff just sounded really fun and quite interesting. So we're going to just go through some of the bits I got. So we have here our shaker. I did get two of these. Same colour, but I just thought having two, at least, if like one's maybe like in the wash, or like I use one in the morning and then I need one later in the day, at least I've got two. And they come with the little kind of spring. So you can obviously shake them properly. They look like quite, you know, they're a good size, so you can get a lot of shake out of that. So I'm happy about that. I also got some of these MyVitamin wellness tablets. So these ones are specifically for digestion. So if you know me, you know that my stomach is probably one of the key areas I typically struggle with. And these are actually vegan friendly as well, which is also quite nice. But they are chloride, so it says here, sorry, chloride contributes to normal digestion by production of the HCl in the stomach, Again, I don't fucking know what that means, but we'll trust the process and see if it helps. I've seen a lot of like really good reviews on this, that when people were taking this, they were kind of saying like the bloating in their stomach had reduced and they kind of felt like their, you know, everything was flowing nicer. No better way really to put that. But yeah, I just thought, you know, give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? All of this stuff I got was actually, luckily for me, on discount, so can't complain. That was like a 60 capsule pot, so that should last me about 2 months, which is actually quite good, because I'm pretty sure it's just a 1 a day situation. Oh, so it's consume 1 tablet with or 30 minutes after food, not to be taken on an empty stomach. So you should really take them with your meals, but I'm probably not going to do it that frequently just because, well, for starters, I don't really eat breakfasts ever. And I feel like if I start, like, I don't want to just go too hardcore into these. Like, I'm not looking for, hopefully not like mad changes, but like just to see if they actually do help. Then maybe in the future we'll see what happens. More tablets! So I also went for the Essentials range. This is the calcium and magnesium. So this is, I believe, 270 tablets. Again, super size, why not? But yeah, this is just literally a calcium magnesium which helps with your bones and teeth. Obviously Josh probably does not have the best teeth in the business, let's be real. It is a known fact, I know it, we all know it, it's tea, who gives a shit? But again, breaking your bones, I thought, do you know what, maybe my bones were a little bit weakened, because I know myself, I'm not a big fan of things like milk and like I'll drink them if they're in something, but not like I can sit there guzzling milk straight. So a calcium supplement might help to strengthen the bones up, which I'm hoping is going to help with the overall health of my leg as well. Whether this, you know, actually makes sense. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. It does say here, suggested use, consume 3 tablets daily. So you're supposed to take 3 of these. That's wild. And that is roughly 100% of your calcium and magnesium intake just in these tablets. So it's a lot. Whether we take 3 or whether I limit it a little bit, and like, so I'm not going ham, I don't know. I'll decide on that one. I also went ahead and got myself their kind of, I think it's like a half-gallon bottle. So this has like, should theoretically store half a gallon's worth of water. It has a really weird smell to it, and I can't really put my like finger on it. But yeah, I thought like, because again, typically me working from home, it's so easy to kind of get lazy and not be bothered to go downstairs and get more water. And staying hydrated is so important. So I just thought, you know, something like this could keep me going. And if I do ever get back into the gym, like once I know my leg is definitely in the clear, this would also be really helpful to take to the gym with me, because it's comfortable on the hand. You kind of, you know, I don't know why I did that, but you know, but it is, and it holds a half gallon of water, so it's a good amount of water that you would need. So then we come to the fun bits. So I have here the protein pancake mix. I wanted to try this because it sounded really nice. And they look more like what you'd kind of get like I guess an American-y kind of pancake. But these are obviously reduced sugar and filled with like protein, so it's actually good for you. Whether they are, who knows. But this is a kilogram bag of this. And it is in golden syrup. I love me some golden syrup. Whenever we have pancakes on Pancake Day, golden syrup is the go-to. So I was like, yes, absolutely getting that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a simple-ish way of like doing this. So yeah, like they say about adding 2 large scoops to 100 to 150 mils of milk or water, and then mix it together, and that's literally it. So this and milk or water, whatever your preference is. That's really straightforward. Can't really go wrong with something like that. But I wanted to get that because I thought like if there was days where I felt like actually eating a breakfast meal, like that's probably good for a breakfast meal. So sticking true to the foods, this feels really odd, but we have here the protein mug cakes. So this contains 26 grams of protein and it's also high fiber as well, so that's really helpful for my stomach issue. So this is in salted caramel. Again, I kind of saw this as like a last minute thing while I was just casually browsing. Like there were some things that I was like, I 100% want to go for. And then I saw this and I was like, hold on a second. Like a mug cake. Oh, it just sounds like a really nice naughty treat every so often. Like I'm not going to be sitting there nomming these down on a daily basis. Which is why I've only gone for like I think, to be honest, I think it's like the higher that you could get, but it's the 500 gram bag. But again, I'm pretty sure this is just a case of, I'm trying to find, like, everything is everywhere here, so it's really confusing to like read, and some of the writing on the packaging is really scuffed as well. So yeah, 50 grams of powder to your mug of choice, and then 70 milliliters of water or milk, and then mix to a paste and microwave it for 40 to 50 seconds until the cake rises, and then let it stand for a little bit. So again, pretty standard stuff. Sounds quite tasty, but I'll let you know in a future video. And then of course we've got our Impact Whey protein. So this is the general protein powder that you'd get. So it says here it's 102 calories and you get about 20 grams of protein from one of these shakes. Again, this is just the kilogram bag. I could have supersized it to like the 2.5 kilogram bag, but I was like, one, I don't really know how this is gonna go down. And they have so many flavors, by the way. I went for cookies and cream just because that sounded really nice, and I've again heard good things about cookies and cream. I'm hoping that they all have scoops in them because I don't have scoops. But again, I'm pretty sure this can also be with milk or water. Not me trying to read. This is not a good look, is it? Yeah, and it says consume 30 minutes before or after exercising. So if you do it, you know you're going to do like a really good hardcore exercise. This will probably help to really like boost your protein intake and help with the overall impact of your workouts, theoretically. I don't really know the science of it all, so don't trust me completely, but I got it. And then last but not least, I also got myself the protein meal replacement. Again, like I mentioned, I'm not one for really doing the whole breakfast thing. It's just never really been my thing. Like since working from home, I did start trying to like introduce breakfast when I'm working, just because I'm not having to get up and go to work. But I'm going to be eventually going back into office working. So for those days, I'm thinking maybe a protein meal replacement could be quite nice for like my morning before going into work. So this contains 18 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, and it's about 200 calories per serving as such. And this is also in salted caramel. Again, I'm a sucker for a bit of like, you know, salty caramel. I'm pretty sure they didn't have as many flavors on this one, but I mean, still, we work. So this is a kilogram bag, and what is the use? So this says about 2 scoops with 200 to 300 milliliters of water. This one doesn't say milk, this one says 100% water. And then shake for 60 seconds and consume. And you can use these up to 2 times daily as a convenient meal replacement. energy restricted diet to contribute to weight loss or to the maintenance of weight after loss. So it's kind of like there to help you, so you don't, so like if in a sense you're likely to kind of choose a really shitty option of a meal, maybe take this in. It's kind of gives you the good amount of protein, so you've kind of got that ready, which is why I'm thinking my mornings before going to work, I'll obviously be having to walk to train stations, get on trains and do a lot of like, not mad exercising, but it's still movement, it's a lot of like, sluggish behaviours. So I feel like this is probably going to help in terms of like preparing me for a day of work instead of not having anything at all. Righty there guys, so that is my haul, I guess, from MyProtein. Not anything crazy, I don't think. It's a lot of like snacky bits, and obviously the tablets I'm really quite keen on trying out. I can't wait to see what they actually end up doing. Maybe if you guys do enjoy this, I might do a follow-up video about the digestion and even the calcium and magnesium tablets. Not that I know if that's going to be of any help, but the digestion ones I probably can tell you if my gut health has been improved since using them, or if it's just kind of like placebo, or maybe it's not actually helped at all. But yeah, so I will of course be doing future videos with all of these, probably do some separate videos like reviewing certain things like the pancake, seeing how they actually come out, the making process, and going into more detail about them. But yeah, if you want to know a bit more about certain things, I'm probably not the best person, I'll put my hands up and say that now. I'm not a qualified, you know, physiologist, is it physiologist? I don't know. Nutritionist. I am not a qualified nutritionist to be able to say whether this stuff is actually helpful or what the actual hardcore benefits and what actually theoretically happens inside of your body with these products. But I will, you know, I'm just a normal person like most of you guys out there who is curious about these products and wants to bring that to you. So hopefully it is helpful. But if you want to know more, stay tuned, there'll be more videos to come. Anyways, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, bitches.